Hello, everybody. All right, so we're getting ready to make coconut shrimp and chili sauce. Now, this is quite a delicious dish, and once you have it and realize how simple it is, you're going to be hooked. This is from the December 2019 meal plan, and all we need out is coconut flour. We need panko. I have gluten-free panko if you want to make it gluten-free. And you can use breadcrumbs. Panko is just a little bit fluffier and airier than regular breadcrumbs. And then we have some unsweetened cocoa flakes. If you only have sweetened, you can use that also. That will give it the sweet flavor. But unsweetened obviously is going to be better for us. And then we have a couple eggs and some shrimp. I have my pan here getting nice and hot. This is just coconut oil here in the pan. And so this is going to take seconds. So we're just going to take our eggs. We're going to whisk them together here in a small bowl. And on the recipe, you'll see that we had added, whether a recipe was vegan or gluten-free or dairy-free or, all those different things. And I did not add that this was gluten-free because the traditional recipe calls for regular panko. But if you can see how easy it is to make it a gluten-free dish just by using gluten-free panko, that is how easy it is to make this gluten-free. But I didn't want to say, make them gluten-free or get gluten-free panko because I know not everyone's gluten-free. But I just want you to know that it's very easy to make those swaps. So if you get stuck or hung up on any of those, like if you want to make your whole meal plan gluten-free or vegan or vegetarian, let me know and I'm happy to help. All right, so we are putting a 1/4 of a cup of coconut flour in a small dish here. And then we are using the coconut flakes. We're using a 1/2 cup of coconut flakes in a larger bowl because we're mixing that with the 1/2 cup of panko. So this is going to be like a production line here. And the shrimp that I used was just frozen shrimp. It's a 1/2 cup. See how airy and like light it is? Alright, and then you're just going to mix those together. We also need salt. Let me grab my salt. We need about what is our salt? 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, so we're just going to add our salt to our coconut flour here. This is getting nice and hot. This is perfect for frying. Alright, let me get a new fork that's not wet. Alright, so you're just going to mix these together, the salt and the flour, the panko and the coconut, and it's going to take minutes. This dinner is great with like a side salad or anything, but it really is filling. You'd be surprised how filling this is. I thought the first time that I had it, it wouldn't be filling, but it really is. So, and you want to follow the recommended portion size. So you're just going to take your little shrimp that's been defrosted or fresh and put it through the egg. And then you're going to put it through the panko and the coconut. And then there you have it, this cute little coconut shrimp. It's going to go right on the frying pan. And you can use raw or fresh, any kind of shrimp that you like. I actually chose the frozen cooked shrimp so that I know that I don't really have to worry about checking the temperature here to see if it's done. I know that it will be ready as soon as the coconut gets nice and brown. Easy, right? So this is all we're going to do. We're just going to fill up, we're going to do, it's a pound of shrimp that we're using. So yeah, like I was saying, if you follow the recommended portion size, you'll be surprised how filling this really is because we have the coconut flakes, which have healthy fats in it. We have the coconut flour, which has a lot of healthy fat in it also, and fiber, and the egg, which has added protein, and the shrimp itself. So before you assume that it might not be enough, just try it out because that's how you're gonna figure it out. Make sure you stay hydrated, drink plenty of water, and that's how we're gonna start to get our metabolism and our body to understand, like, hey, we're not always overdoing it, right? And again, if you're hungry, we have dessert always on each meal plan. So enjoy. Alright, so this is going to go here. We're going to let this cook. You just want to make sure it has a good amount of, there's actually room for one more here. You just want to make sure it has a good amount of the coconut oil on the pan so that it can like fry up. And if you have like a air fryer, or if you just wanted to cook these in the oven to get them nice and toasty, that would work too. Because all you're looking for is to get the egg nice and cooked, because that's the only thing that's really that you want to get cooked in this recipe. Other than that, the rest of it is ready. You know, if you use cooked shrimp. You see how this is starting to look nice and brown? It's literally taking minutes, and this is such a delicious meal. This is better than anything Red Lobster can have. And if you want to start with the sweetened coconut flakes, you can. That would really make it taste like the coconut shrimp that we're all used to. But the unsweetened is obviously better. Alright, so let us do our sauce. I'm going to show you what that looks like. We need our chili sauce and we need our honey. Okay. So this is all we need for our sauce. We need a little bowl. Okay. So this cooks really fast. I'm just going to shut this off so it does not burn. Okay. And for this is the chili sauce. It's in your recommended products page. This is a garlic flavor, but you can get any kind of flavor you like. It smells so good and it's so spicy. And this pairs really nicely with this. So you're looking just for about equal parts of this. So if you just mix together 1 teaspoon of that, and then I have this raw honey. When you get honey, you want to make sure it's always raw honey. And this is going to also give it a sweetness that you might not have gotten if you didn't use the sweetened coconut flakes. Okay, and then all you're going to do is mix this together. And that's it. And then you have your cute little shrimp. Let me just flip this guy over. It looks so good. Your family will be so impressed with you. You'll look like a professional chef. And there we have it. All right, enjoy.